There's a powerful biological system in your body that many people overlook, a system that, if activated consistently, can radically improve not only your circulation, but also your cognitive function. It's located not in your chest, but in your lower legs. Scientists refer to it as the second heart. Your calf muscles are uniquely designed to assist your cardiovascular system by pumping blood back toward the heart and brain, especially during movement. When these muscles are idle, blood can pool in the lower extremities, reducing oxygen delivery to the brain, often resulting in fatigue, dizziness, or mental fog. But here's the good news. There's a remarkably simple way to counteract this. By performing controlled heel raises, lifting your heels off the ground and engaging your calf muscles. You activate this secondary pump. Just 2 to 3 minutes of this movement several times per day can substantially improve circulation to the brain. From a neuroscience perspective, this isn't just about movement. It's about feedback. Engaging these muscles stimulates receptors that communicate directly with the brainstem and autonomic centers, enhancing alertness and regulating blood pressure. The result? Improved focus, faster processing speed, and a better mood. For those over 50, the benefits are even more pronounced. Age often brings vascular stiffness and slower circulation, but the human nervous system remains remarkably adaptable. By integrating this one simple movement into your daily routine, you're not just supporting your body, you're optimizing your brain. So the next time you feel mentally foggy or physically sluggish, remember, your second heart is waiting to be activated. And it only takes one move to wake it up. The concept of the second heart is a compelling physiological reality that many people are unaware of, yet it plays a vital role in maintaining systemic health, particularly in aging populations. The term refers to the calf muscles in your lower legs, specifically the gastrocnemius and soleus, which function as a mechanical pump that aids the heart in circulating blood throughout the body. While the heart is the primary force driving blood flow, especially through arteries, returning blood from the lower extremities back to the heart and brain requires assistance, particularly against the pull of gravity. That's where the second heart comes into play. When these calf muscles contract through movement, walking, stretching, or even subtle ankle flexion, they compress the deep veins of the legs. This compression acts like a squeeze pump, pushing deoxygenated blood upward through one-way valves toward the heart and lungs for reoxygenation. Without this muscular assistance, blood tends to pool in the lower body, which can lead to swelling, fatigue, lightheadedness, or even clot formation over time. This is especially common in people who sit or stand for long periods, and particularly in those over the age of 60, when natural muscle mass and vascular elasticity begin to decline. What makes this system so profound is that it can be activated with minimal effort. A few minutes of targeted calf engagement is enough to improve venous return, increase cardiac efficiency, and ultimately enhance oxygen delivery to the brain. That boost in cerebral blood flow has downstream effects on alertness, cognition, and emotional regulation. In a very real sense, activating the second heart is like flipping a switch that restores the balance between the body's circulatory demands and the brain's energetic needs. Understanding this mechanism reframes how we think about physical movement, not merely as exercise, but as a neurological tool to stimulate optimal function throughout the body. The second heart is not a metaphor. It's a scientifically supported concept that bridges cardiovascular physiology with neurobiology. It proposes the following new principles, and I believe them to be true over the last 100 years. Coming together to produce a neurobiology informed in many ways by complex hypertrophy, meaning the body puts on muscle so the body can bridge, not just float, but move in a neurobiologic way. Not just contract us or recontract us, but bridge, not just float, but move in a neurobiological way. It's a built-in system that, when activated regularly, helps maintain equilibrium in the brain-body connection. This is particularly important as we age, because It's not only about extending lifespan, but about enhancing quality of life, mental clarity, and daily energy. Simple movement, informed by science, becomes a powerful therapeutic intervention. There is a single, highly effective movement that can activate the body's second heart and dramatically improve both circulation and brain performance: heel raises. This simple action involves rising onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels off the ground, and then slowly lowering them back down. While it may appear basic on the surface, the physiological effects are profound and rooted in well-established biomechanics and neurovascular science. When you perform heel raises, you directly engage the calf muscles, specifically the gastrocnemius and soleus, which serve as powerful pumps to push blood upward through the veins. This movement initiates what's known as the muscle pump mechanism. Every time the calf contracts, it compresses the veins and propels blood toward the heart. This mechanical action helps prevent blood pooling in the lower extremities, a common issue in aging adults and individuals who lead sedentary lives. When blood moves more efficiently, oxygen and nutrients reach the brain faster and more consistently. The value of heel raises goes beyond just circulation. This movement stimulates pressure-sensitive sensors in the lower limbs that communicate with the autonomic nervous system. These signals inform the brain about posture, pressure distribution, and movement, which helps regulate cardiovascular reflexes, including blood pressure and heart rate. Over time, consistent practice of heel raises can improve baroreflex sensitivity, a critical mechanism for stabilizing blood flow during changes in posture or activity levels. Another remarkable aspect of this movement is its accessibility. It requires no equipment, no special environment, and only a few minutes per session, performed slowly and deliberately, about 15 to 20 repetitions, 2 to 3 times per day. It becomes a low-impact yet high-benefit routine that fits seamlessly into daily life. Whether you're standing in the kitchen brushing your teeth or taking a break from your desk, heel raises offer a clinically relevant intervention. This one move is particularly important for older adults. As we age, vascular compliance decreases and circulation efficiency weakens. Regular heel raises help counteract this decline, support brain perfusion, and reduce the risk of dizziness or brain fog due to orthostatic intolerance. But less progress is made toward reduction of orthostatic. In essence, what looks like a simple motion becomes a potent tool for activating both the cardiovascular and neurological systems, offering lasting benefits for mental clarity, energy, and resilience. Improved circulation from activating the calf muscles doesn't just benefit the heart and lower body, it has significant cognitive benefits that many people overlook. The brain, despite representing only about 2% of total body mass, consumes over 20% of the body's oxygen supply. This high demand makes it extremely sensitive to changes in blood flow. When blood flow to the brain is optimized, cognitive functions such as attention, memory, processing speed, and mood regulation operate at a much higher level. The simple act of enhancing circulation through calf engagement via heel raises or similar movements becomes a way to nourish and protect the brain. Increased cerebral blood flow delivers more oxygen and glucose, which are essential for neurons to fire efficiently and maintain optimal performance. When these resources are plentiful, synaptic connections are more active, and neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin are better regulated. This translates into sharper focus, clearer thinking, and a more stable mood. Conversely, inadequate blood flow can lead to symptoms like brain fog, forgetfulness, and fatigue, which many people mistake for normal aging rather than a solvable circulatory issue. Additionally, movements that stimulate the lower body, particularly those involving the second heart, influence the autonomic nervous system, specifically the balance between sympathetic, fight or flight, and parasympathetic responses. Calf activation sends signals to the brainstem and limbic areas that promote alertness without overstimulation. This state of calm focus is ideal for learning, working, and decision-making. It's the same neurological pathway that explains why A brisk walk often clears your head and improves mood. For older adults, the stakes are even higher. Age declines in cerebral perfusion are linked to cognitive impairment, including the early stages of dementia. Regularly practicing this simple lower body movement can become a preventative measure, a way to maintain brain volume, improve neurovascular coupling, and enhance mental resilience. What's profound is that these benefits don't require intense workouts or complex interventions. Just a few minutes of targeted movement daily can create a consistent supply of fresh, oxygen-rich blood to the brain. In summary, engaging the calf muscles stimulates more than just circulation. It fuels the brain's ability to function, adapt, and thrive. It's a small physical act with wide-reaching cognitive returns, one that anyone can do anywhere at any age. The neurological mechanism behind the benefits of activating the calf muscles lies in the intricate relationship between movement, blood flow, and the nervous system. The human body is equipped with specialized sensors called mechanoreceptors and baroreceptors that constantly monitor pressure, stretch, and movement within muscles and blood vessels. When you perform actions like heel raises, these receptors in the calves are activated, sending rapid feedback to the brainstem and higher centers of the nervous system. This process initiates a cascade of neural responses designed to maintain homeostasis, particularly in cardiovascular and cognitive systems. When the mechanoreceptors in the calf muscles detect movement and tension, they signal the medulla oblongata in the brainstem, which houses critical autonomic control centers. This neurocommunication prompts adjustments in vascular tone and heart rate to improve blood flow and stabilize blood pressure. In essence, your body recalibrates in real time to ensure that vital organs, especially the brain, receive a steady, sufficient supply of oxygenated blood. These adjustments are crucial in preventing sudden drops in blood pressure, a condition known as orthostatic hypotension, which can cause dizziness or even fainting. Beyond circulatory regulation, there's a direct influence on the brain's arousal systems. Calf muscle activation stimulates the reticular activating system, ARS, which is responsible for wakefulness, alertness, and attention. By stimulating this network, simple leg movements can increase mental clarity and responsiveness without relying on external stimulants like caffeine. By stimulating similar movements, you can increase mental clarity and responsiveness without relying on external stimulants like caffeine. This effect is particularly important in settings where alertness must be maintained over long periods, such as during work, reading, or standing for extended durations. Moreover, this muscle-nerve interaction helps maintain what neuroscientists call neurovascular coupling, the tight coordination between neural activity and blood supply. When neurons are more active, they require more fuel, and this mechanism ensures that blood is directed precisely where it's needed. With age or sedentary behavior, this system can weaken, but activating the calf muscles helps reinforce the connection. These responses are not conscious, they're reflexive, built into the wiring of the nervous system. But by using intentional movement to activate these circuits, we harness a deeply rooted biological advantage. This is why something as simple as heel raises can have profound effects, not just on circulation, but on the brain's ability to stay alert, stable, and well-regulated throughout the day. Incorporating a simple daily movement routine that activates the second heart is one of the most practical and effective strategies for supporting healthy aging and promoting longevity. As we age, the body naturally undergoes changes that impact both circulatory efficiency and muscle function. Blood vessels tend to stiffen, reducing their ability to respond dynamically to changes in posture or activity. At the same time, muscle mass declines, a process known as sarcopenia, which directly weakens the calf pump mechanism. These changes make it more difficult for blood to return to the heart and brain, contributing to fatigue, poor balance, slower cognition, and a greater risk of falls or fainting. Fortunately, the human nervous system remains highly adaptable, even in later life. Just a few minutes a day of focused movement, like slow, controlled heel raises, can strengthen the calf muscles, improve venous return, and enhance cerebral blood flow. Repeating this practice 2 to 3 times per day, even in short sessions, trains both the muscular and nervous systems to work more efficiently together. Over time, this builds resilience, not only in the lower body, but also in the brain's ability to stay oxygenated and alert. What makes this intervention especially powerful is its accessibility. It requires no gym, no equipment, and can be done anywhere, at home, in the office, or while waiting in line. Consistency is key. By integrating these movements into daily routines, such as after waking, during midday slumps, or before bed, the effects compound. Individuals often report improved focus, reduced dizziness, more stable mood, and better sleep, all of which contribute to quality of life. From a longevity standpoint, maintaining efficient circulation is critical to preserving brain function, cardiovascular health, and overall mobility. The loss of these functions is not inevitable. It is often the result of disuse. By staying proactive with small, repeatable actions, the aging process can be significantly slowed. This is not about intense exercise or dramatic lifestyle changes. It's about tapping into the body's built-in systems to sustain vitality. In the context of modern science, this daily practice is not a luxury, it's a necessity. A few mindful minutes of calf engagement each day serves as a neurological reset and a physiological boost, helping ensure that age brings not just years, but strength, clarity, and independence. In conclusion, the science is clear. Your body contains a built-in system, the second heart, in your calves, that, when activated regularly, has the power to dramatically enhance both your physical and cognitive health. A simple movement like heel raises isn't just a physical exercise. It's a biological switch that improves blood circulation, stimulates brain function, and strengthens the connection between your muscles and nervous system. For aging adults especially, this daily practice offers a low-effort, high-impact way to support mental clarity, emotional balance, and cardiovascular resilience. It doesn't require special equipment, intense routines, or significant time, just intention and consistency. By engaging this mechanism 2 to 3 times a day, you reinforce your body's natural ability to stay strong, sharp, and energized. In a world that often looks for complex solutions to simple problems, this is a reminder that some of the most powerful interventions are already built into us. All it takes is one mindful move to activate it, and the benefits ripple throughout your entire system.